Alright guys, what's up? It's Apollo here, and are you ready for another glorious battle in War of Rights? So before we dive into today's video, I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon supporters, Krusty Buns McGregor, Ryan Pavick, Tim Dobner, and Walticus. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be showcasing another regiment, but rather they're not a regiment, they're an entire corps. They are known as I Corps. It's a historical corps under Longstreet. There is a collection of different regiments, and you're going to see an interview here. So I interviewed two of the colonels. So we have two colonels that lead different brigades in the corps. So we have Colonel Drax and Colonel James. So these guys are awesome. They're very organized. Again, you'll hear more about this in the interview. They explain how they set up their corps. But if you guys are looking for a good CSA organization, I was gonna say regiment because most of the time people are just regiments. But if you're looking for a corps that's organized and ready to go, I-Corps is the way to go. They've set up their corps for anticipation of the new historical battle mode that will eventually come out in the near future, which is going to be like huge battlefields with a general and just a huge chain of command. It's really awesome. So they're extremely organized and a lot of fun to play with. So if you guys are looking for a good CSA regiment, there's a link in the video description to their Discord. So just join that Discord, say Apollo sent you, and I'm sure they will get you set up and ready to go and right into some epic battles. So in today's battle, I am mostly following around the 1st Brigade under the command of Colonel Drax. I do sometimes kind of go around and get the whole picture and, you know, and just kind of fight with multiple brigades, but it's mostly just with 1st Brigade. I'm going to show you an entire match on the cornfield. This cornfield map is crazy. It's like Vietnam in there. And then I'm also going to show you some parts of a second battle, which is a little slower pace, lots of lots of volleys. So I will kind of edit in the epic charges of the second round. And this is also against my own regiment, 14th Brooklyn. So it was tough fighting my own guys, but it was also really fun. They put like a bounty on my head and always were looking to kill me, so that was pretty fun. So here's the interview with Colonel Drax and Colonel James. I hope you guys enjoy, and again, there's a link to their Discord in the video description if you're looking for a good CSA corps. So check it out, guys. Thanks for watching and enjoy. Alright guys, here we are with the two leaders of I-Corps. We got Colonel Drax and Colonel James. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. So I'll be joining you guys today as a private, which I'm pretty excited about. But for anyone listening who's interested in joining I-Corps, do you want to give a little bit of history of, you know, how you guys formed, what you guys are all about?
Sure. I mean, I was a dev on another game called Ultimate General, which a lot of people probably heard about, and got a free copy of the game from the developers, started playing it, formed up a company inside of the 4th Texas Infantry. Then we got hooked up with the 1st Texas Infantry, along with the 5th Texas, which is where I met James, and we were part of a group called Hood's Brigade, which was 1st, 4th, and 5th Texas, and then 3rd Arkansas. And it just didn't end up working out, and so about 4 or 5 months ago, we formed Longstreet's I-Corps, comprised of a mishmash of units. But basically, we're set up for historical mode, which is coming down the line shortly. We have 2 brigades. Each brigade has about 4 regiments in it. 2 primary regiments of infantry, and then some skirmishing units. And then each brigade also has a artillery battery assigned to it, which will set us up for success for historical mode, where you'll be seeing, you know, about 150 troops against 150 troops to start, and all the command officers on horseback and all that fun stuff. So that's kind of where we got our start, and that's where we went to. And we've got a bunch of great units. Our primary units are the 4th Texas, the 5th Texas, the 8th Virginia, the 15th Georgia, the 1st Palmetto Sharpshooters. We have a company of them. We have a company of the 3rd Arkansas Skirmishers. We have the Rowan's Battery Artillery. We have the Richmond Howitzers Artillery, and we also have the 3rd Alabama Skirmishers, and that's what comprises the CSA I Corps.
Awesome, and it's Longstreet, right?
Yeah, yeah. Longstreet's right wing basically is the I Corps, and then Jackson had the 2nd Corps.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I know I have a lot of viewers that no matter what game I'm playing, they have to be on the other side to beat me. So I'm sure there's a lot of people out there, looking to join some. Also, I got some guys that just will not play Union. They for whatever reason they are CSA all the way, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who would be interested in joining that. And it's also really cool that you guys kind of have like a core, because most of the time it's just when I do these things, it's just a regiment. But this is just the whole setup. Like once you join this, you are a part of an army essentially, a corps. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, and like I said, we set it up that way not to be big and powerful, but to literally fall into the mechanics that the developers at Campfire Games have set up for War of Rights. There will be an entire chain of command at some point going all the way from general all the way down to private. And we don't have a general yet because it's not in the game yet. We don't need it, but we have a mechanism to select one or appoint one when the time comes. But we're right at that waiting area, waiting for that to come in. But we're set up and ready for success, so that as soon as it comes out, we can hit the ground running.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, anyone who's listening who doesn't know that game mode that's coming out, I mean, it's going to be so cool. I mean, the battlefield's completely open. You got, all kinds of chain of command and cav and artillery. It's going to be great. So what's one thing that kind of makes you guys, in your opinion, like stand out amongst the other corps or regiments and whatnot?
Well, I think one of the biggest things that helps us stand out is we've been around for a while, at least in some format or another. So we've got everything from guys who just got the game a week ago to guys who've had the game since the pre-alpha crowdfunding days. We've got people doing all sorts of stuff, but the biggest thing that we advertise is our very well-run events. We run two European events every week on Friday and Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, and we run two North American time zone events at 8 p.m. Eastern on Saturday and Sunday nights. And they're the talk of the town. They're very well run, they're well organized. The union loves coming to it. We usually have to turn people away from from the union side because so many union units want to come and play us. Because we just run a tight ship. We lock our servers down with a password. The password gets given out to all the units that are attending. No one can kind of come in and gate crash, and I think that's a major draw on why we get a lot of recruits for iCore.
Yeah, and we 14th Brooklyn, my regiment, we face you guys all the time.
Yeah.
So again, if you're looking to face my regiment, you want to kill me or whatever, I-Corps is a good place to start at. And speaking of EU matches, I'm sure you guys have a lot of guys from EU.
Yeah, James can talk a little bit about that because he's usually on more during the EU
Yeah,
times.
we have many EU groups. Most of them are not specifically just EU. Some companies tend to be more EU than others, but we mix it our communities fairly well. So during the EU events, you'll see a really good mix of EU and NA, and many of our EU members make the long trek and stay up until 1 in the morning to play in the NA events.
Yeah, it's worth it though, man. Those matches are so much fun, and but that's awesome. So I mean, you got EU guys coming, NA guys. Is there anything else you want to let people know who are interested about the regiment, or?
I mean, it's just we have I think the recipe for our success is in our organizational skills. We've got a lot of people in the I Corps that are former or current military in both the United States, Canada, Australia, Great Britain, and they bring a lot of organizational talents to the table and allows us to really organize great events. We don't run a strict milsim, yes sir, no sir kind of thing. It's very laid back, very casual. But by having certain people in certain positions that have real world experience, even reenacting experience, provides a level of realism and enjoyment in the game that's really hard to come by with some other groups out there that are just trying to play it for being a game. Um, and I think that's a big draw for players for coming into iCore. We have we call it a charter, and it literally spells out how we operate. There's no questions, there's no confusion, and because we kind of have that solid foundation that we based our organization on, it's allowed us to stay solvent when other groups that have tried to do something similar have kind of broken apart or fallen from the light, as it were.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. Like having that organization, one, helps the immersion, but two, also there's a reason for it. It makes you more effective when you're playing in the events. But that's awesome. No, so anyone listening, iCore is a great place. CSA, core that you can join, and I think one issue is that people just don't know where to go. They get the game, they're like, who do I join? And I think hopefully these videos kind of help people find regiments that know what they're doing. You don't want to join a regiment and it falls apart and it's a terrible experience. And thank you guys so much for the interview. Again, I'll be under your guys' command today. We'll see if I'm facing my own regiment, which I think is going to be hilarious, but I'm pretty excited for that.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for taking the time.
Same. Thanks, man.
I wish I had some shoes today. I'm gonna get some shoes.
It looks like I'm going to be with mostly Fort Texas.
Double quick on the
Hit your half right.
Nut to butt.
Here we go.
Yeah, as soon as you hit over the fence, like everybody shut up and they want us to charge. So.
Oh, we're going in for a charge. All right, so yeah, a lot of times you want to stay quiet during these cornfield type areas. Here we go. We gotta stay quiet here. Might want to get bayonets at the ready.
Heard a hole.
Oh. Okay, so we're on point. You can see point is right here.
Face west.
Oh no, point's down there. Okay, face west. All right.
On the line, boys. Get in line. Get in line.
Alright, so we're in line. Oh, moving forward. Alright, closing in on the point. Looks like we should be a little bit behind them. Alright, going to melee mode. Uh-oh. Oh, we're firing! Charge! Charge! Yee, 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 yee. Yee, 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 yee. Oh.
Stop!
These are friendlies. They're over here to the east.
Oh my god, this is so chaotic. Ah! Die, 14th! Oh, 14th was over there. Oh, man. Alright, so we're making it back into the cornfield. I think we still control the point. So let's see if we can try to find our guys here and regroup. Alright, here we go. Back in line.
Yes. Alright, that's good. Alright.
Damn, boys, we got a lot of shoes.
Where the hell is Robbie? Or not Robbie. Where the hell is Vinny? I've got
He's to your left. I'm looking at him.
Get on the new line.
new line. Front line. The new line.
New line, here we go.
Eighth on the right. Eighth on the right. Alright, over here.
8th on the right.
Fourth in the center.
Hey, northeast flag.
Northeast.
Oh, we see the flag. Right, right. Oh! Ah! Ah! God, that's crazy. Okay, we're back. We're back. Alright, let's see. Where are we? Alright, let's just group up with the rest of the guys. Oh, man, these cornfields, you know. It's nice not being a commander. So we don't. I just focus on playing. Oh, jeez. Alright, alright. I don't even have a reload ready. Alright, let me try to finish the reload.
Fall back and brace to the left side.
Oh no! Oh no! No, no, no! Dude. Oh.
Stand by and hold the volley, guys.
Yep, if you don't have
Those are
reloads and
bayonets,
bayonets,
you don't
please
have
Alright,
do that and then stand by.
Take aim, first brigade, take aim.
Take aim.
Take aim at the point, guys.
Take
North.
aim.
Fire.
Reloads down the line.
Alright, Drax is taking Get him loaded, boys, get him loaded.
You're low.
Bayonets.
Yeah.
Ready, ready.
Alright, looks like we're
Double click advance.
here we go, here we go.
Double quick, guys.
Here we go.
To your left and right.
Melee mode, double quick.
Guys, not charge.
Here we go. Right to the point. We're going straight for the point. My god, this is gonna be crazy. Come on.
Straight ahead, north.
Charge! Ah! Die! Die! Got you, Brayden! Got you!
I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna get him.
Fucking massacre.
Oh my god! Regroup! Yee yee! Get my reload in. Jesus, crazy. God, that's crazy.
First brigade to the right.
I love this map, man. Oof. I got me
Not
some
yet.
shoes.
First brigade on the new line.
First brigade.
George, fall back in the line.
Get your loads in now.
Yep, right behind me. Good job.
Alright, here we go. God, I love this freaking map.
That way your bayonets don't stick up. Charge bayonets.
Sergeant, get your bayonet on your rifle. Is that a hostile from the right to the east?
Break,
Fine.
break.
Reload.
Right.
Reload. Watch to the right. Watch to the right.
Oh, they're behind us. Break reload. Yeah, die Yankee! Die Yankees! Come on, Yankee! I was team killed by Jesus Christ. Damn it. All right, back in the cornfield. Here we go. God. So I'm pretty sure after that charge from the Union, we still hold it. Yeah. Still hold it, but not by much. Alright, first division here. First brigade.
Remember to keep to the melee. Press T. Second brigade.
North, change north.
Oh no! Die! Ah! Goddamn Yankee! Ow. Ah! Die, Yankees, die! Die, Yankee! Damn it. I think someone shot me.
Hold, boys, hold.
Get off my boys. Get off my boys.
Get the pillars.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Goddamn Yankees! Come get me! Come get me, boy! On the point. Yee 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 yee.
Dinkus.
Recover, guys, recover. Get back on the line, guys. Get back on the line.
Where's the line?
Of course, I'm just gonna test for you guys
Over
while I
here,
have
guys.
the flag,
Over here,
alright?
over here, over here.
Push it in on that line. Let's go.
Yeah, of course.
In the cornfield opposite.
Charge, Ben.
Judge! Ah! Keep charging! Ah! Die! Yank it, die! There they are.
Ready, hold your fire.
Hold your fire. Hold your fire.
Oh! Here we go. Yeet!
There were hits. There were hits. Here comes the Yankee boys.
Do not ramble out. Hold the position.
Stay on the fence, guys.
Come back. If they fucking charges, don't back off it. You're 2 steps back. You're 2 steps back.
First brigade is ready.
Here they come. Here they come.
Right out in front of you guys. Right out in front of you. Press
Yee yee yee!
possible charge, guys. Here they come, guys. Right through loads. Guys, back up.
They charge.
2 steps off the fence, guys.
They're moving right. Counter charge! Goddamn Yankee! Come get me, Yankee! Ain't gonna take my rats. Ain't gonna take. Oh no 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 no! Don't reload. Don't reload.
David.
Up to the fence. Up to the fence.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shift left.
Oh. Oh. Look at him. Counter charge. Yeah, 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 yeah. Watch your back. Watch your back. Look behind you! Look behind you!
Fort Texas. Straight back. Sprint straight back.
Fort Texas. Look it back to the right flank, Fort Texas.
Second brigade. Second brigade, get the fence, get your reloads in.
Die, Yankees scum! Die, Yankees! I'm right here! It's me! Apollo! Kill me! Kill me! If you dare! Oh my god, I'm killing the entire 14th! I'm killing the entire 14th! I killed you! Get back!
Nice job, guys. Nice job.
Let him hear you, boys.
Other side! Other side! Oh my god.
Push T, push T. Push T.
Yeah, they were wiped to the.
I got me 12 pairs of
2nd Brigade.
I've got 12 pairs of shoes, boys.
Fort Texas back right.
Fourth Texas. Stand point. Fourth Texas. Hold.
Get on the fence. Get on the fence. You got
Rambo,
Get a gun.
Straight down the middle, guys.
Okay, do not charge.
Hold your fire. Hold your fire.
We're charging, guys.
Die, Yankee scum! Die! Come here, Cosmic!